way to work. But I see you out there staying true to yourself, being who you really are. I applaud you for that, Dawn. I applaud you for that.
But nobody applauds you, Snark. Because you a scammer.
Let me get some folks
You a
shared too.
scammer. You a beggar. You a liar.
Let's try to get It's Me Breezy in here.
You're a liar, Snark.
Because I know her name's come up 1,000 times.
Nobody
I just never know what it's in
believes you,
response
Snark.
to. Or
But you do you, boo-boo.
Like, I mean, ironically enough, last night was the first time I heard about who it was that called the federal agencies. And it's funny that I learned that information when they decided to out that person on the internet.
Hey, Snark.
Par for the course.
Hey, Snark, guess what? A lot of people reported you to the agency. A lot.
I think. So
a lot of people.
I'm not here to be loud and angry about that,
but you will be.
I definitely do require a conversation, and I do. And
I do require.
I think I'm owed
Fuck
one.
you.
I don't think that's an unreasonable.
You know what you owe, Snark?
At all.
You
I think
owe
I'm
receipts.
actually owed that conversation.
You owe receipts.
See,
Snark.
what happens is when you run to the internet quickly to make somebody the problem while being the problem is in fact the fucking problem.
You sure, Jan. Sure, Jan. Welcome in, everybody. It's Snark time. The deflection continues.
So, trying to go to the internet to make somebody the problem while being the problem is the problem. Are we
people that go to the internet to start a problem is a problem. And let me tell you this. You drive up on me, and I will take you down, and I will smile doing it. And you know the best part? I'll just get a ticket. I'll only get a ticket. Fuck you.
If you think my silence is guilt, you're sorely fucking mistaken.
Yeah, it is.
That is the biggest mistake, y'all.
Really, Snarky? You know, it's funny. I haven't heard you talk out about the ground offensive that's happening in northern Gaza right now. I haven't heard anything. You're dropping your news points, Snark. You're not for people in Gaza. You're not for Gaza. You were in it for the money.
This was, why Sunshine's in this position? I'm going to tell you why Sunshine's in this position.
Snark.
Sunshine's in this position because all her friends told her, you're crazy, this is nuts, there's nothing here. It's conspiracy theories, it's feelings and thoughts and words that we're all just throwing around. They said, absolutely not, don't take that to the internet, it's fucking wild. And then what she did was then took it to the internet. And now expects people that told her they weren't coming to the internet with this to come here and back her up when they said it was a conspiracy theory to fucking begin with. Don't cry about positions that you
put I'm going to tell you what. If there are people that told her that it was a conspiracy theory, which means they're probably still friends with Snark. Why haven't these people come forward and said, yes, we told her it was a conspiracy theory and she didn't believe us?
Logic again. Let's go back to fucking logic.
You don't have any.
Sunshine and I were close. We were
Didn't she say 2 days ago, I'm not going to be defending myself anymore. I will not be spending any more of my time talking about these people. I am done. And didn't she say like 2 days before that. I am not going to be talking about these people anymore. I will not be wasting my time.
A mound of proof that you could not deny.
Oh, she's not getting emotional,
I'm asking people to look at things from a logical point of fucking view.
Well, you know what?
Instead of listening to any fucking person that decides to push the live button and just start talking.
She needs a whole box of Snickers. Who are you kidding, Proud? I'll tell you what, I'm going to use that same energy, Snark. I ask everybody to come to my live tonight at 9 Eastern so you could see the proof and the questions we had about Snark over 2 months ago. And use your intellect to decide.
Internet?
Bitch.
It just proves
It just proves all of a sudden she's down with low
that
voice.
anybody that looked at this, saw it for what it was, and ended up with a different opinion, you were never aware of what was going on in the first place.
Sure, Jan.
You were not truly aware of what was going on in
Yes,
the
I made a
first
post
place.
about it a
You did
couple
not
days
educate yourself when I asked you to. You did not listen to me when I was offering you the education. You missed
She's such an
questions. You missed
educator.
opportunities. You missed all the things. You looked at
All the
something,
things.
you donated, and now somebody got on the internet, filled your head
All
with a
the
bunch
things,
of lies,
folks.
and now you're scared.
All the things.
And I think the only thing that I want people to do is just to look at my character on this internet the entire time I've been here. How many times have people come here and
Oh
tried
my
to make me the
God.
fucking problem?
You are
while
a
being
problem.
the fucking problem.
You are a problem. How many people have beefs with you? You're a problem.
Makes no
And
sense
your
to me.
character is a cartoon
Scammy
character.
Claus, I saw you're having a live
Yes,
tonight
I
at
am,
9 o'clock.
baby.
And baby.
Baby.
I hope you have a wonderful time.
I will.
Because you don't have a fuck thing more than you did the last time you wanted to run that fucking cocksucker.
Thank
right?
you.
But the only thing that I have now, Scammy Claus, that I did not have before.
Wow. Here
right?
comes threat. Ready?
All I
Here's the
needed
threat.
was what Sunshine gave me,
Here's the threat.
Scammy
Ready?
Claus, right?
Here's the threat.
Because I'm telling you, this is where, I try to warn y'all,
Here
but we'll
comes
be
the
here for a
threat.
minute.
Here comes the threat. Ready?
What I did not have prior was I did not have your personal information,
See?
right?
There it
I
is.
did not know where to go to get it. Probably could have went to Florida Man. Never even entered my mind. But right now, I do have that. I have it all. I have it all. So whatever, and I'm going to compound that, Scammy Claus, with all the other evidence that I already gathered from your last go around. So I know you do live in like $1 million home,
Oh my
even though
God.
it doesn't look like that from the outside. I understand
Are
that
you
it
jealous?
has been appraised
Are you
in
jealous?
that, like right around that mark.
Are you
okay?
jealous, Snark?
So now that I do have your personal
you
information,
jealous?
your wife's personal information, her place of employment,
Are you
and
jealous?
your fat ass imprint on that same motherfucking chair that you sit in to attack people on the internet that did not do a fuck thing to you, I am going to do everything I can to take some of that away from you. And I mean everything I can.
Okay, Snarky. Okay, Snarky.
I am now angry. That is now dangerous. I tried and I tried and I tried to keep this in perspective, to keep my emotions separate and all of that. But this is wild. This is real life. There is a person on the internet that listened to lies, manipulation, and hearsay and decided to call a government agency on a woman with a disabled child in her home that has nobody else.
Throw your disabled child in to deflect you. Shut the fuck up, Pam.
Y'all are sick. Y'all are the reason people have mental health problems. Y'all
my
are,
God.
in fact, going to be the reason that somebody ceases to exist on this fucking earth. I also do truly believe that there are people out there that will not be happy, satisfied, and validated until that, in fact, does fucking happen.
Shut the fuck up, Pam.
I watch it. Hey, you know me? I'm a critical thinker.
No, you're
I'm
not.
a real critical
No,
thinker.
you're
And
not.
I do possess self-preservation. Do you guys know what that is?
Oh my God.
Do you all possess self-preservation? Keeping yourself safe, keeping your family safe, doing things not to make you unsafe? I'm a critical thinker. When information is put in my face, I critically think that. Just like Desi. You want to talk about that? Months ago, I told you, you're going to tell me that woman has a child? Do you guys, you put shit on the internet, you listen to it, and you fucking believe it. And then you want people to feel bad for you for being stupid. Ain't never fucking happening.
Crash out coming.
Ain't never fucking.
Crash out coming.
Ain't never fucking happening.
Crash out.
You want to be stupid? You look stupid. I'm going to call you fucking stupid. Told y'all I didn't want to get mad about this. I told y'all
But
I didn't
you
want
have
to get
no
mad about it.
self-control.
I spent hours.
You have no self-control.
Hours on the fucking telephone, man. And just really trying to get this all tied up with a fucking bow. And I did that so it would, like, decrease my anger, right? An understanding of something will make you less angry about it. You gotta get that understanding, or you cannot let that emotion go. I am still horribly fucking confused.
That's not hard.
I want to know why a woman I barely know, that I've never had a problem with, would do such a thing.
Are you jealous of me, Snark?
That person, and you know who you are, and I'm sure you're listening by now, that person they put in for the refund, girl, you've been on the internet a hot minute. You've been on the internet a hot minute. You've been involved in all kinds of things. You've seen and heard all kinds of things. Super disappointed in you. In fact, I'm super disappointed in a lot of you. Really, to be honest.
Huckleberry has periods in between each letter. Yep. Who just said that?
I truly believe that when I look at this stuff that happens on this app, it gives me a
the
better
crows are circling
perspective
her.
as to why we are where we are in this country. Our society is fucking toxic.
Yeah, and I'm listening to one.
And if anything ever came across to make that more understandable, it was this app.
This is Snark. She's the one who had those GoFundMes for the guys from Gaza.
Like rabbit hole and stuff that I'm currently focused on. I now know that there is a whole part of this internet that this kind of thing is actually culture. That it actually exists for this reason.
Shut up, Snark. Jesus.
And I did not know it prior to maybe a week ago. But like I said, information is or education is super important to my anxiety and things that I'm scared of. So maybe that's why I know a little bit more about some things than you guys do. But what you're looking at here is a travesty of a friendship that was just plotted on. Somebody in the background, unhappy about relationships, jealous about relationships, creating things that did not happen, out of just because they didn't want her to be my friend. And the wildest thing about that is that you put all that fucking effort into that. The friendship is still intact, and you've hurt so many people, including your friends, for nothing.
No, she wasn't going to
Including
send
your
it to
friends
me.
for absolutely nothing.
She's sending it to Virgo Queen.
I've been in 3 friend groups since I've been on the internet.
How many
This
are you still
this
in?
being my 3rd.
How many are you still in?
The first one would have been Tech's friend group.
And you
Tech,
blew
don't
yourself
worry.
out of that one.
Don't worry, Tech.
You blew yourself out of that
I
one.
know. I know you've been talking about me. Your day is coming, dear. Just be patient.
Hey, Crooked Tail, I invited you up. Come on up. You got my invite. Let's go. Let's go, Crooked Tail. Come on. Crooked Tail, I sent you an invite. Oh, what's the matter? You're quiet now, huh? Another keyboard warrior coming in. Come on. Unlike Sean, I don't mute people, so come on up. Listen, she's no competition for Tech. That's why Tech doesn't even talk to her or get involved with her. Oh, Crooked Tail, what a shock. Come on, I invited you.
Crazy. Like I said, I still haven't wrapped my head around it. No, I still don't know the reason, other than I don't believe that cracker is a racial slur. I think people can call me cracker all day long, and it's never going to make me cry. It's never going to make me angry. And that's just me.
Wow.
You know, my outlook on race seems to bother a lot of people. And I don't understand that, because I remember a long time ago, I got in a box with 3 other white people, and I talked about inherent racism. And they all acted like I unalived their children. And for the life of me, I could not wrap my head around why I got that kind of reaction out of them. I didn't say that they were out burning crosses in their front yard. I was talking about inherent racism, things that you might not even be aware about yourself. The institution instills in you, but nobody wants to have that conversation. We just want to take our fragile white feelings and say, cracker hurts my feelings. Cracker really hurts my feelings. But cracker has no historical context to it. It's not related to mutilation, death, and slavery, right? So keep on keeping on with that horse shit. I still can't believe that this is what this stemmed from. I can't believe that this is where this began. And I can't believe that just because you might have some inherent racism, that's my fucking fault.
Wow.
Do some fucking deconstructing. Do some fucking unpacking. I don't know what the fuck you gotta do. But I'll tell you what you did do. I'll tell you what you did do. You literally. And this is where you all look so bad. Sunshine, you in particularly, I have to say.
Come on up, Crooked Tail. Come on, I invited you. Let's go.
In a genocide that you called family, that you said you loved, that you cared about.
Come on, Crooked Tail. Let's go. You got enough people. Let's go. Let's go. Hey.
Hi,
Wow. Somebody actually has the balls to come in a box. I'm impressed.
I got balls.
Yeah. So what's your problem?
I'm concerned about the hatred that you have.
Telling somebody to shut up. Well, first of all, let me ask you this. Do you know anything about the background with Snark and I?
About the background of what?
Of Snark and I, the woman who's talking?
No,
Okay.
no.
Well, there you go. You don't know. You don't
Well,
know.
hey, I'm not trying to shut you out, but I
Nope.
know the background of Sean.
Yeah, because he's a scammer and he's a beggar and he took thousands of dollars
There's
from
a lot of
somebody.
beggars. There's a lot of
Yeah,
beggars.
sure, right. And Sean is one of them.
Yeah,
And I call out beggars. And what's the problem with that?
I don't have a problem with that.
You obviously do.
I find a problem with you trying to exploit people that have a need for someone else to help them. Isn't that what God teaches us to do? Love
Um,
God and help your neighbors.
well,
Why are you
here's the problem
such?
with that. You know what the other problem with that is?
Okay.
No, you know what the other
So,
problem? Do you know what else
are you
God
in a
says?
cop family?
You
Are
know
you
what?
in?
Do you know what God also says? Do you remember the give a man a fish he eats for a day, teach a man to fish and
Yeah, you're very
yeah,
true. That's
yeah,
very true.
right.
Well, how long? Okay, so how many times do you have to give a man a fish? You might have to give
Well,
him
for Sean,
one day.
for his entire adult
Well,
life.
that doesn't make it wrong. I
Yes,
mean,
it does. When he can work,
no, it does
yes,
not.
it
No, it
does.
does not. No, it does not.
Well, the problem is this: Sean can work, he chooses not to because he's lazy, and he will rather sit on social media and have women that are usually single, that are usually older. He'll take advantage of them. That's what he does,
All right.
and that's what he's
So
done his whole
I
life.
get that, and I'm aware. I mean, I don't want anybody walking down to my front yard and like putting in their bullshit to make them fit into my world. Um, but I know that certain people have. We all have a choice. You know, you
We do
gotta.
have a choice.
We and we can't keep spreading hate. We gotta join together. We gotta join together. And no
Hmm.
matter and I do believe Sean is lost. I do. I'm not gonna lie about that.
Sean
I
has been
do.
lost for his entire life. Listen, there's people that have been through much worse things than Sean, okay? That
Yeah,
have
me.
grown
Yeah,
up to
me.
be let me finish, please. That
Yeah.
have grown up to be very good adults,
Yeah.
self-sufficient adults. Okay? So
And they
the
still
you
have people that degrade them and cut them apart.
wrong, wrong, wrong.
No, no, that's true. No.
Tell me somebody, give me an
My
example.
daughter.
Well, that's your daughter. That's not my daughter.
Well, don't your daughter have that? The strength to keep going forward, even though what her mom says or her dad says? We have
Is she
hope.
on here begging for money?
No.
Okay. Okay. Well, see, that's my
I don't
point.
want your money either.
Well,
I'm
I
putting
don't.
this out there for like shits and giggles. I don't even. Oh my God, I live in a little teeny house on a main road. I got a rabbit, a cat for pets. I don't have my grandkids come to visit and help me with chores and stuff. I don't have a lot. I really don't. And
But
I paid all my life. I
let's get
paid
back
all
to the
my
focus
life.
here. Let's get back to the focus here. You came up and you said that I pretty much was being mean. I was being
I
hateful.
thought you, yeah, I did. I thought you were
Okay.
being,
Okay. Well, again, for Sean, that's who you were talking about. Okay.
yeah, yeah.
Sean has been um, sucking money out of people his entire life with
The
trying to get
first,
money through GoFundMe's.
The first time that
Scamming
I
people,
found, the first
scamming.
time I found Sean was
Okay,
when you
listen,
gave
can
him.
I'm going to mute you for a minute because I'm trying to get my point out so you understand where I'm coming from. Okay, Sean has been begging and scamming money out of people for his entire life. Okay. The part that I really started hitting him on was last summer, and he's been doing this long before last summer. He collected money for a car that he said he needed to go get better medical care. Okay. He collected over $6,000 for a piece of shit vehicle that he had to put a lot of work into to get it to where he thought the vehicle was. Okay. He took a lot of money from one person that he knew for a fact had autism and maybe, was not under the understanding as other people. Okay. Sean took advantage of her. Sean took advantage of a lot of people. Okay. He left Maine with this car to go seek better medical care. He never did that. Okay. So we're talking thousands of dollars that he took, okay, to do something that he didn't. Okay. He can work. He refuses to work. He would rather sit here and live off of begging from other people's money. We're already paying him through our taxes for his life, and now he's asking people to pay more money. That is the problem. I do awareness. I bring you awareness to people like Sean so you don't send him any money. I have given him back the energy he gave me. When he threatens my family, he threatens to sell my personal information. Then he doxes my information. Then he calls my police department for unfounded reasons and doxes my information again. Oh yeah, he's going to get all of my attention. You can unmute yourself. I'm sorry. There you go.
Oh, all right. So I finally got a choice to come back up.
No,
Um,
no, no. I was muting you because you kept interrupting me. But here,
well,
go.
yeah. Sometimes I can be an asshole, but um, I just want to say that I'm not oblivious to the people that are like Sean. Um, he has a good heart, and he can be creative. Um, but I do agree, he pulls people in. Um, at some point, we all have to like stand on our own ground. Um, and being a Mainer, I didn't want to shut Sean out, but he's got a lot of creativity. But
No, he
he's
doesn't. No, he doesn't.
no, don't
What is
shut
his
me out.
creativity? Tell me what his creativity
Well,
is.
okay.
Seriously, seriously, because I've watched him for a long time.
All right. So, swirling around and turning back to pull people in. Do you think that?
That's creativity. He's doing it for a bottom line of trying to get money. He's not creative. He's not. Most of the
Well,
people that go into his life.
honest to God, I do think that he is. You know, he's like the Wizard of Oz or something. You
You mean
know.
he has no brain?
Oh,
Like the scarecrow?
don't. No, he's like the lion. Don't put words in my mouth.
So he has no heart. Okay. Either way, I'm good with that because either
I
one.
don't. You know what? I haven't found a lot of people on TikTok that kind of relate to where I am in this world, and I'm in the same state that Sean grew up in. So
There's a lot of people in here in the same
I
state.
I guess I kind of relate, but I'm not stupid. I mean, I know those tricks and those words that pull you back in and all that bullshit. I guess my biggest prayer is for you to pray for Sean. And I'm sorry if that sounds wrong.
No, no,
But
no. It does. But tell me something. Do you think Sean prays for me?
you don't pray for me either.
Exactly. So, I mean, listen. from what Sean has done to me personally and what he says on a daily basis, Sean deserves no grace from me. I have
So, can
many
I ask you a
times.
question
Okay,
here?
let me just finish my thought quick. I have many times given people grace on this app when they deserve it, when they show that they've made a difference, when they're trying to do better. I have absolutely shown grace to people. Sean doesn't get any grace because there's been no change in him, and in fact, he's gotten worse. And I don't even mean with the whole money thing. I mean with the way that he treats people, the way that he treats women, the way that he treats people that come. Do you realize that if you were in his box right now, you would have been dropped 10 minutes ago?
Ah, probably. And I guess I don't really care because I don't care about all the bullshit out there. And I'm really apologetic because I really do hope for a, a greater unity of people. And I know that Sean is like the worst. Mm, okay, so I'm going to say this. I know that Sean is the worst of my area or my town or the closing towns. I know that um, he's he's a beggar and a scammer. I know that to be true.
So then why are you defending him?
Well, God gives us all a choice. We have to pray for the lost. Do you have a girlfriend, right?
I'm married.
Okay, it's a girlfriend, right?
Yep, I'm married to a woman. Yep.
Yep. I was married to a man, two mans actually. And my last one died in 2024. And I've been left with a home and property and stuff I just don't know what to do with. And I know that somebody like Sean would like suck into me bad.
Probably, yeah.
I know that. Like the people that prowl around on TikTok and stuff. I'm so sad, or help me, give me food. My life is full of food bank food.
Yeah.
Uh,
And
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 my
the thing
neighbor
is,
is helping me. I have a wonderful neighbor. Her name is Cindy, and she has mowed my lawn for 2 years now since my husband has died. And I've got probably 5 acres, so it's not easy. You know, she can't be. I don't even know. I'm
well, I
tired.
mean, the difference is this though. You're doing for yourself. You're not out like Sean is on social media, and let's be for real. He hasn't done this. Like, he's been on live twice now without actually asking for anything. But when he was in Texas, he was asking for money all the time. That's the difference, though. You're not doing that because
You know
probably
what?
you have more self respect for yourself.
Well, you know what? I want to help Sean. I really do because it's like a familiar thing.
Help him with
I
resources.
mean, huh?
Help him with resources.
Yeah,
Give him a you can
it's
do
a
this.
minor thing, you know. But if I had to run out to the woods and take care of myself, I probably wouldn't like pull Sean into my circle.
No, no, because he wouldn't go out and even get water for you. He would get
No,
water for himself.
no. And I do. I'm very grateful. I'm I'm very grateful. And I don't. I started out this whole conversation with wanting to try to help Sean.
Yeah, well, you know what? I will help people who are genuinely need help. He's not one of them, though. He is just he chooses to be this way. So, but listen, Crooked, I'm going to drop you because I was listening to somebody else that I want to put back on here. You are more than welcome to stay in here. Okay. And listen, I appreciate you for coming up and talking. And I hope you kind of have an understanding where I'm coming from. I have an understanding what you're saying. So I do appreciate that. And thank you. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Good luck to you.
As soon as that pissed them off, so that they could drag Breezy and Victoria. Hey, Tropical Sprite.
Voice change
If you
again.
could explain that to me or her, I don't know. Feel free. It was fear mongering. It was victim, victim, look, I'm a victim. I'm a victim, look, I'm a victim. Every time Sunshine's
Like
on the
you?
internet, she's a victim. I'm dying.
Like you, Snark?
It doesn't matter, I'm dying.
Like you, Snark?
You're killing yourself.
Wow.
You come to the internet and tell people you're dying while you're actively killing yourself with alcohol.
Oh, Snarky.
And you know it.
Yeah, 12 hours later is right.
Was money cashed out? No. No. Okay, wait. Was money cashed out in her name? No, because money goes through PayPal. She doesn't have a PayPal. That's what I don't get. Well, join the group.
We are having a celebration. We are celebrating. It is like Christmas.
How would that happen, Pastor Petty House of Lies, if my PayPal's there and I collected the money? How would that happen?
Where did it go? Where'd it go, Snark?
Do you see what I mean about critical thinking? Do you see what I mean about...
Show us the receipts. How about that? You just said you collected the money. Show the receipts. How much did you collect? How much did you send? This is Snark.
I don't care if you report me.
Otherwise known
Where's
as...
Bella? What is Bella
Huckleberry
talking
or
about? I don't even
resist?
see her in the chat. Is the FBI and Homeland Security watching the lives like she said? If they are, baby, I don't know anything about it, but that sounds like fear-mongering to me. Okay, right back to logic.
Oh, boy.
Oh, God. It is scary that I'm going to be the logical one. Like, there's so many of you. There are so many of you. How are the minds of the collected together weaker than my single mind? That's what how can you all get together and discern information and still make me the only logical one?
Because you're not?
Yes, Pastor Petty, you're right.
You're not logical.
Thank you. Jesus, because I do feel like I'm the only one
Exactly.
that has
Jubilee.
a logical outlook on this at all, or is able to take in information and discern it.
Isn't it funny how she keeps saying, oh, well, she's shown no receipts of it. You haven't shown any receipts, Snark.
You're right, Ranger. You're right. No, I forget that last point where I was going with the logic again. Okay, so let's take FBI and DHS. Okay, let's take those two agencies.
That's her Wi-Fi, guys, not mine.
Confidence in our government. But anyway, let's take the FBI and DHS and we'll tackle it from a logical point of view. So, I'm the person that's going to call, and I'm only going, this is hypothetically, right? Because I really don't know what the person said that called.
And you don't call the police or the authorities.
I don't have their information, but I'm just going to have to make the hypothetical. So I'm picking up my phone and I'm calling the FBI and I'm on the phone with the agent and he says, okay, what is your concern? Well, my concern is that there's a woman on the internet and she's on TikTok and she's raising money for people in Gaza, raising money for water trucks and all of the GoFundMe's. Mention everything. I hope you did. But so our concern is that some people have been told through several other people that H is involved. Well, do you have any proof that it could be H? Well, no, just that somebody said to somebody, and that somebody
That's her wireless fight, guys.
like to try to throw your trail off, you know. Now, I understand that government agencies probably have to pay attention to every call.
Guys, I got a
But
violation. I have to
from a law
restart
enforcement point of view, because I
right now. Guys, it's her Wi-Fi. I can't control it. Mine's fine.
yes, Pastor Petty, there has to be
That's Pastor Petty House
wealth,
of Lies, too, to clarify.
and I do mean a wealth of evidence. Do you guys, and let me just also, in a court of law, when you bring charges against somebody, when you're accusing somebody of something, the burden of proof, in fact, does fall on the prosecutor, not the defendant. You must be able to go in there and prove beyond a reasonable fucking doubt that something happened. You have not
No.
even
It's Pastor
gotten
Petty's House of
within
Lies.
a cunt hair
Wow,
of that.
classy. Classy lady. What they would do is they would pull all your financials and they would see where that money's going. And then
No,
they would see that person's
they can't.
financials and see where the money's going. Snark. That's how they investigate. She's crazy.
Yes, they are. Warrants are very, very hard to obtain. And you guys are like, you're underestimating Israel and how badly they want to kill Palestinians.
What does that have to do with
That's what
you?
you're underestimating.
That has nothing to do.
You're underestimating Israel and how badly they want to kill Palestinians.
That has nothing to do with what we're
Even
talking
the
about.
smallest bit, right? And they couldn't even find that.
Can I borrow $1? Yep.
They would love nothing more than to drag a Abood out of his house and unalive him in the middle of the street,
Oh my
so
God.
everybody could see. I
Wow.
think that would make a lot of you happy.
She's crazy. She is crazy.
But you guys are it. You guys know. You guys know the truth. You guys know everything, right? You guys know everything. Not the government. Definitely not the Israeli government. I am not the reason you look stupid. I am not the reason you're receiving this behavior. I am not the reason.
Never her
you
fault.
made these choices. This is what you wanted to act on, and this is what's now a consequence of that. You would have never seen me run into the internet on conspiracies and lies about anybody. In fact, I can't even believe you got so many people to bite on this as you did without any of that.
Show the receipts, Snark.
No, Abu Omar is here, but Bilal has no internet. He had internet for like 5 minutes yesterday. I have had 2 conversations with Bilal since Sunday. It is Thursday. When I tell you that they turned off the internet to kill people so that your privileged eyes did not have to see
Oh
it
my
on
God.
Telegram, Al Jazeera or anywhere else, that is what they've done. It is now the second time that they've cut off the internet so that they could wipe out hundreds and thousands of people. So that you and your privilege did not have to see it. Not only that, but when I end this live, use your little magnifying glass up in the corner and just type in 50 states, 1 Israel.
Hold on. It's her internet.
Immaturity I'm talking about.
Immaturity now. Now it's immaturity. Hey, I offered to send her money.
Oh, look at
for
all
a
the
one-way.
techies! Look at all the...
She's losing her
Look
fucking
at all the
mind.
techies! Aww. Aww.
Right, Tracy?
Hey, live your life. Are you new here, bitch? Are you fucking new here? Does your leader really want me to do this? Did she send you to do this? Is that really it? Oh my God. Oh wow. You know what? Go over there and tell your friend to get in her car and get her ass down here. Bet she won't. Bet she'll sit on the internet talking all that hot shit, but all the way out there and bumfuck nowhere.
I
Get in that car and come.
I have never seen a woman, an adult woman. And yes, I'm going to bring it up because she brought it up, with a child that is disabled who constantly tells people to drive to her house.
Over again, but you guys love it. You guys love it. You guys love it.
Cuckoo,
Can't get enough of it.
Cuckoo. Cuckoo.
You guys, that shit don't bother me. Hey, you know what? I'll say something probably bother trolls. Do you guys know anything about like groypers and
Oh, God, she's bringing this up again?
femboys and transmaxing? And do you guys know anything about any of that?
Remember she said she doesn't look up conspiracy theories, but she's talking about conspiracy theories right now.
I know where internet trolls actually were born now. And you guys could never. I think I know where internet trolls actually birthed from. And you guys couldn't hold a candle to them.
Oh, I blocked her ass, Free Spirit. She's never coming in here.
Yeah, you guys ain't getting dick. I said that months ago. Or however long
Of
ago
course.
from Scammy Claus. It's still
course.
that.
Of course you're not.
It's going to be that till the end.
Well, maybe not till the end.
It's going to be that until the end.
What's the end going to be? What's the end going to be? When the government does it? Because that's fine too. Send it to the government or let the government pay the receipts.
You guys entertain yourselves with whatever you need to. Because I stay in, like, reality.
Ah!
You know? Like, in my physical life. You guys mean nothing to me. And
Reality?
I can't make that any more true than
Reality,
what it
really?
is. So.
Okay. Get off, Pammy.
But Tekla don't want this. Tekla really don't.
Oh my God.
She just gets like a little like warm and fuzzy feeling in her belly when people come and defend her.
This
It makes
is an
her
adult,
feel
guys.
good. It makes her feel, like she's worth something.
This
like,
is an adult.
Get the fuck out of here.
This is an adult.
Get the fuck out of here. Wait, what did Misbehaving say? No, you guys, listen, here's the thing, Scammy Claus crew. I don't care about y'all.
You do, though.
I never did.
You're pressed.
I never will.
Yeah.
You guys can just run around the internet like the fucking hateful ass people you are, and I don't have to put up with you.
Mm-hmm.
Her time or effort, like legit. Yeah, Lord, these are crazy. Logical thinking, everyone. If you're already prejudiced and made up your mind, why the fuck would she waste her time and effort, period? Scammy. Opinion or by... What are you talking about? No one asks if you care. You will care when you're charged. I mean, I'm waiting.
Takes time there, snarky.
Yeah, see, here, that's Jubilee. That's a good question. I'm going to answer it, but you're not going to like my answer. That is a very good question. Wouldn't logical thinking be to show your receipts to prove your innocence? If I felt that there was somebody that I actually needed to prove innocence to, I absolutely would. But until that person crossed my path, y'all can sit and fucking spin. You think is this the court of law? Do you think that I give a fuck about what any one of you think of me? Or any of the money or any...
You
do. You think
you care a lot.
If you think I'm a scammer, a beggar, an addict, a fucking criminal, a burglar, a murderer, I don't care.
You do that.
Like,
You
what
do.
don't you get about that? It's so weird. Yeah,
Yes,
I'm real
lied.
cool. Y'all aren't.
Oh, okay.
Y'all aren't.
Okay.
And the reason you aren't is because you exist here. Like, your existence is here. Mine's not.
Mm-hmm.
That's a given, Pam. You don't care. You're broke and scamming and committing fraud. Let's talk about being broke. Oh, my God. Can we talk about being broke? Let's talk about it. So.
Absolutely.
I've been broke for a long time.
Absolutely, Whitty. And she's laughing about this.
I am very well versed in poor.
Wow. Because you don't work. You don't work and you're living off your granddaughter's check.
I'm sorry.
Yes, Whitty, you can. Absolutely.
I can't. But anyway. So, you're telling me because I'm broke, then I'm a thief. Right?
No. We're telling you that because people have said
broke,
you're receiving money behind the scenes.
Thief.
No.
Right? Is
No.
that in essence is
No.
what you're saying?
No, not at all. Not at all.
Money laundering, financial support to a T group. Ah!
Wow.
I fucking can't, dude. Oh. This is a funny place because
it's hilarious.
These things only exist here. These things don't exist in real life. They only exist here. No, I've made that very clear. I've always made the receipts thing very clear. I'm not going to keep talking about it. I've made it perfectly clear.
Bridges.
So crystal clear. Thank you, Pastor Petty.
And again, guys.
House of Lies. Sorry, I don't want to call you that.
Yes,
Jeez.
it's Pastor Petty House of Lies, not Pastor Petty. Well, I'll tell you, I'm gonna turn her down now. I have an appointment at 2 o'clock that I have to go to. I will be back on. It's a telehealth appointment, so I'll be back on after that, probably around 2:30 or so, because I do want to talk about the live tonight, which is replaying the live that Scam and me and Breezy and other people did researching the whole thing with Pam and the GoFundMe's, where the money was going, the people involved, all that stuff. It was a live from, I think, beginning of January or July, I think it was. But yeah, we're gonna show that tonight because there's a lot of people who came in regarding Pam after that. We have questions about what she's doing, and a lot of information that was found, it didn't line up with what she was saying. So we're going to be doing that tonight at 9. The second thing is, again, how many times on this app has somebody threatened to go after me? I'll tell you, it's the scammers. It's the beggars. How many times has it happened? And again, with Pam, tell me you're not poor and you're pissed off at everybody that has had a life where they've worked and they've been able to save money, they've made money, and they're living comfortably because of decisions that were made when they were younger adults and started working. Tell me, Pammy, that you're not pissed at that. Because when the first thing somebody like you brings up is what my house is worth, that tells you everything you need to know about her. She's pissed and she's jealous and she is unhappy in her life. And just like Sean, I'm going to take your house, I'm going to take your car, I'm going to take everything. The information, Pammy, that I have put out about you are things that you yourself have said in your lives, things you've posted in your lives, and things we have found going against what you've said in your lives. So again, as I always say, bring it on, do it. You're so many talkers on here that always talk about, oh, I'm going to take your house and I'm going to... Just shut up, Pam. Shut up. The deflection and the lack of defense for what you're being accused of is glaring. It is glaring. That information will come out on you. I had asked Sunshine for proof, and she wanted somebody who was not involved in the situation to have the proof. And a Virgo Queen was the one that she said she was going to send the information to. I have not gotten anything in writing, so there's nothing that I can show you for either side. Again, most people, if they were being accused of something like this, all she would have had to do is show her PayPal, how much money she got in and how much she sent out. That's it. That's all she had to do. But she's not going to do it. And because of that, there's always going to be questions. And I'll tell you the reason why she isn't doing it isn't because she's standing on her morals and all that. No, it's because she's hiding something. She's gotten money. And she doesn't want people to know that she's making money off of this. Now, again, remember, a couple things. This is somebody who is so passionate about what is happening in Gaza right now, okay? She's all about collecting money for these people. Number one, on her birthday, she collected money for herself. She collected gifts for herself. So she must not be that upset about what's going on. And number two, she still has yet to even, when it happened with Israel going in on foot into northern Gaza, I was the one who brought that information to my platform. She hadn't even brought it to hers. All she's been doing is sitting here saying how nobody's bothering her, and she's not going to discuss it again, which all she's been doing is discussing and deflecting her own issues. Tell me again how she is so, upset, and she's so worried about her friends when she all but stopped pushing the narrative that they all need money for their families and their kids and for food and water and this and that. It makes no sense. None. But this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to get off here now. And as soon as my appointment is over, I will be back on and we'll discuss this a little more. We'll bring up some of the stuff that she said today. And we'll continue on with this discussion. Okay. So listen, I'll see you guys probably a little less than an hour, and I'll talk to you then. Bye-bye.